recording this vlog mainly because I'm going to update the firmware on my drone, and if it all goes Pete Tong, then you'll have a good excuse for it. Still not much voice. By the way, I don't think I've shown you guys, this is an old 17-inch MacBook Pro that I just have here, not really doing a lot. I wanted to show DVDs on it, I'll just have DVDs in the background, but sadly the DVD player doesn't work in it that well, so I don't know, I need to figure something out to what to do with it. Anyway, I'll try and clean the mud off the drone after it took a fall the other day. Obviously don't put the blades on when you're in the house. Right, let's see what we can do. If you do get one of these drones for Christmas, one of the things to remember to do is to hit our power on once and then hit it again, and then not like that. It's kind of weird. You have to hold it in, let it go on, and then hold it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Now it's on. So connect to the Wi-Fi network on this. Go to the DJI drone app. And it tells me there, new firmware update available. Let's update now. Which is understandable. So it wants me to switch the Wi-Fi network on the phone from this Wi-Fi network that the controller is creating onto my Wi-Fi network in my studio. Hopefully it won't be too big of a firmware update, but I've heard stories of people who download firmware updates and then everything goes a little bit wrong. So I'm hoping I won't be one of them. So now it wants me to go back onto the Wi-Fi network for the controller, which we're doing. Buying the DJI app. Start update. Oh, damn it, SD card. It is worth getting a better SD card than the one that comes with it. The one that comes with it is only 8 gig. Which kind of, yeah, I don't know, I suppose in one sense your flying time's only 25 minutes, so excuse me, it doesn't take long to fill that up. But it's nice to have a card that's got a bit more memory on it. I always like to have 2 or 3 copies of everything I got. I just repaired a bit of the gimbal, but it's not, it's kind of okay now. Can you see on this side here, if I bring you in a bit closer, this is not the same as the other side. And I'm not sure whether maybe this part's the wrong size. Maybe take that off when I've changed the battery over. Now the one thing you mustn't do is quit editing while that's doing that, and it's always a fear. I always think with my drone, it's always a fear that someone might call me while I'm doing something on it, and so I'm just hoping that we'll get through the bottom of this without anything going off. I'm not sure if you can pick it up on your mic, but this sounds so much like an old dot matrix printer from the 80s. Looks like we're good. I realise it's quite windy out here and I'm not sure how well the dead cat's doing today, but I just want to get the drone out and in the garden and just check it's not been bricked from that firmware update. So I'm not going to fly far, probably not going to get much for you now. My primary concern is just to make sure it still flies. got it back, it flew, it flew a while away, but thankfully it went out of range of the remote, so it wanted to come back home, and then I managed to recover it before it hit the electrical pylon, so we'll try again. So you can hear it flying above me now, I hope. Not sure what went on there. Something seems to have changed on the controller. So anyway, I've got it. It did it again. As you saw, it flew up and then just started taking off, going north. So whether there's some setting that's changed on the firmware update, I don't know. But it's quite annoying and quite scary because I like to be in control of it. I've had this drone for 6 months now. No, maybe 4 or 5 months, and pretty good with it. I've crashed it a couple of times, I admit that, but I'm pretty confident as a drone pilot, and that was kind of weird. It just went off, especially near houses. Just to be absolutely clear, I am keeping to all the CAA drone rules. I'm more than 50 meters away from a house. There's no people nearby. I'm not over a road as such. Well, I wasn't intending to be, and all I wanted to do was fly the drone in this immediate vicinity, under 100 feet, just to check the firmware update had worked okay. When it flies off in another direction, that's kind of quite scary. Maybe I knocked something on the remote, but as far as I'm aware I didn't, and so that's quite annoying, DJI, that when I update the firmware the drone flies away from me. So thankfully it didn't cause an incident, but whoops, it's like the wind's getting up, so probably a sensible idea not to fly.